Hi, welcome. Thanks for joining me. On this episode of Build Your Own, we're going to take a quick first look review of the new 2020 BMW X1. Before we do, however, I just want to remind you that if you find this review helpful, informative, or entertaining, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. The 2020 BMW X1 is a slightly updated version of BMW's current entry-level SUV. The most notable updates are enlarged kidney grilles up front and a standard 8.8-inch infotainment screen inside. The screen was previously optional, but the grilles are all new for 2020. The X1's larger and more angular signature twin kidney grille is similar to those found on the X5 and X7 SUVs, as well as the 7 Series luxury sedan. Other styling updates include a more sculpted front bumper with additional chrome accents and LED fog lights, tinted LED taillights with a slightly different design, and a new rear bumper with tailpipes that are about 1/8 of an inch larger. Standard feature highlights for the 2020 BMW X1 include 18-inch wheels, a power liftgate, synthetic leather upholstery, the aforementioned 8.8-inch touchscreen with iDrive 6, navigation, and Apple CarPlay. Advanced safety features are well represented with lane departure warning, frontal collision mitigation, a traffic sign reader, and automatic high beams. When optioned with leather upholstery, the X1's lower dash and door panels are now finished in matching leather, and there's contrasting stitching on the instrument panel and floor mats. The 2020 BMW X1's sole powertrain is a 228 horsepower turbocharged 2-liter inline 4-cylinder engine that carries over from last year, and the X1 remains available with either front or all-wheel drive. BMW says the X1's 8-speed automatic has received different gear ratios for better performance, and the gear shifter is a new electric unit that better matches those in the rest of the BMW lineup. Shoppers will also be able to add bundled options such as the convenience package, which adds LED fog lights, panoramic sunroof, power folding mirrors, keyless entry, universal garage door opener, auto-dimming mirrors, ambient lighting, and satellite radio. Then, as we can see here, there's the M Sport package. That includes 18-inch wheels with all-season tires or 19-inch wheels with performance tires, and the choice of a standard or sport suspension, a sport tuned transmission, a sporty exterior treatments, sport seats, and a sporty steering wheel. BMW did say that the optional M Sport package has been redesigned. There are new 18 and 19-inch wheel designs. There are 3 new exterior colors that are available, Jacaro Beige, Misano Blue, and Storm Bay. The Isteral Blue that they used to offer is no longer available. There's also a luxury package that includes premium leather and interior trim elements, and that's pretty cool. Standalone options will include adaptive cruise control, sliding and reclining rear seats, and an automated parking system, a wireless charging pad, and premium audio. So how much is the new upcoming 2020 BMW X1 going to cost? Well, pricing hasn't really been announced, but I expect the cost to be about the same as the current X1, which starts around $35,000 for the S-Drive 2.8 and $37,000 for the X-Drive 28i. So there you go. As far as an availability and release date, BMW says the 2020 X1 will go on sale in the US in late 2019. At the time of this recording, it's about mid-July of 2019, so late 2019. Well, we don't have that much of 2019 left to go, so we should be seeing the X1 in dealer showroom floors pretty soon. So yeah, real quick, this is just a really quick first look review of the upcoming 2020 BMW X1. You can see there's not a lot of information on the actual web page, but I was able to give you a lot of information so you know what's up with this new X1. The X1's really nice. I actually did a build-in price on the 2019 BMW X1 X-Drive 28 with an M Sport package, a 19. So if you're interested in that video, I'll put a link up in the corner right now. I love BMWs with M Sport packages, and I think the new M Sport package for the X1 looks pretty sharp. They've got those new exterior colors like I was telling you about, new wheel designs. I bet you this exterior color that they're showing on this M Sport here is that Misano blue paint. And like I said, the Esteral blue is no longer offered. So this 2020 BMW X1 is part of the second X1 generation that was introduced for 2016. And like I talked about heavily, this has some definite exterior modifications, some updates, especially with the grills that help it keep pace with the other BMW products for sure. I do note that that the X1 does not get any kind of fancy gauge cluster at all. They still use a standard gauge cluster in here. I mean, there's not necessarily anything wrong with that, but I know that other SUVs in this price point certainly offer a more sophisticated driver information display. BMW is truly giving us just the basics on that. What's not basic is probably this iDrive system. I have not used a current BMW iDrive system. It's been a minute, but they are very nice, and I can imagine that this new iDrive 6 is just a honey of a system. They've always been very nice. And so the X1 does get that. Is it getting the top tier version? I don't think so. But it's pretty nice in the cabin there. What I do like is the optional heads-up display. Now, I'm big on heads-up display. If you watch this channel, you know I'm crazy about head-up displays. If you don't watch this channel, please subscribe down here by clicking this link in the bottom right corner. So yeah, like I said, they don't have a whole bunch of information on the page about the upcoming 2020 BMW X1. So that's why I filled you in with a whole bunch of information in that intro. We talked about the engine. We talked about exterior features. We talked about packages. We talked about wheels, colors, design, all kinds of stuff. I already put my name and information in here, so that way when the new X1 comes out, we can actually do a build and price. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up. The new X1 is cool. I'm not happy about the dashboard. I think for the $40,000 out there, by the time you option this thing out, it's going to be over $40,000. And so for most folks, for me, with the M Sport package and all the stuff I want, this one will be over $40,000. And I sure would like to see a digital gauge cluster at that price point, because a lot of competitors are offering very nice interiors and lots of technology. And BMW sometimes is just, they still are standing on their name. And they need to sometimes, I think, do more, especially at these lower price point cars, especially. Other than that, though, I do like the car. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up. If you've watched the whole video from front to back, you're awesome. Thank you. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Other than that, I'm going to tell you to have a wonderful day, and I will see you on the very next